My name is Veronica Miner. I'm 43 years old. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I was diagnosed in 2003 with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, SLL. I've been battling different forms of cancer since the 90s. I first had cervical cancer and got that removed and treated. Years went by, then they found some cancer cells in the soft tissues of my lymph muscles and around my pelvic area. Had those removed. Because I was going back every 3 months, every 6 months to get blood work done to make sure that I was cancer-free, they found that I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And then they went through the cycles of what my treatment was going to be, which was radiation and followed up by chemo. And I've been battling that since 2003 and have not yet reached remission. I decided I wasn't going to let cancer define who I was, and although at times I was angry with everything I was going through, battling the side effects, my family is what made me strong. And seeing my daughter's, the fear in her eyes when she'd come and pick me up and she'd spend all her junior and senior year every weekend at my bedside, gave up what most normal teenage children do. And when she went away to college, it was really hard for both of us not having her by my side. I decided I needed to be strong for her, and being strong for my family made me strong for myself. I learned I have to be strong first, and I think doing that taught them and taught her specifically, because I think she shared most of it with me. It made her a really strong person. It made her, think I can do anything, and that's how I felt. I mean, I can do anything, and I can battle this, and whatever the outcome is at the end, I live every day to its fullest, because you have to. Nicole, my daughter, got involved with team and training when she went away to college. It was her way of staying connected when she couldn't get the day-to-day. I can see Mom, I can see how she's doing, even though she's not telling me, I know how she's doing. So she would share her story, and the organization wanted to meet the person that she was, the connection she had. So I went, and I met them, and I shared my story. And the first kickoff event that I went to was actually here in Albuquerque, and it was for the St. Pete's Marathon. And we were invited guests to speak to the participants that were going to be training for this event. So I shared my story, and I shared the part about me not really being open and talking about my illness, and that it was difficult for my family to endure that, me not letting them in. So I shared that at this event, and after it was done, a young man came up to me and he said, my mom lost her battle. And I was angry at her when she died, because she never really let me in. She just kind of kept me on the outside. And so I never really understood the illness and understood that. And he said, but you telling why it was a reality for you to talk about it gave me closure. And he started crying, and I saw that I helped him, and it actually helped me. Everything that I kept to myself, it really helped me. So I saw this group of people that are, trying to understand whatever, they have a connection, or they're doing it because they want the endurance training part of it. For me, it was, these individuals are given of themselves to train every day, and it gives me hope, and it gave me inspiration to actually want to one day participate in these events.